Hello everyone, I welcome you all in this lecture series. As you know, we are discussing chapter 3 Matrix of class 12th NCERT, and in this series, this is going to be a second lecture. In the previous video lecture, we discussed various topics. We discussed the importance of matrices, its definition, characteristic, types, and at the end we also dive into the example questions. Today we are going to discuss exercise 3.1, and let me tell you, it is going to be a super easy exercise for you if you have watched my previous video, because all the questions in the exercise are on the similar line with the examples we have discussed in the last lecture. So without wasting time, let's get started. So our first question is, as you can see here, the first question is we have given the matrices A, and we have to find the order of the matrix, the number of elements in the matrix, and also we have to write the elements which are mentioned here. It is very easy example. This is actually, I should say, this question is same as the example we discussed in the last video also. So in this matrix, what we are given a matrix A. In this matrix A, we can very easily see that there are 3 rows and 1 2 3 4 columns. So the order of this matrix is nothing but 3 by 4. Okay, and the number of elements in this matrix is also, we have discussed earlier, the number of elements should be 3 into 4, that is 12. Okay, let me write clearly on the next page. Yes, so we are discussing question number 1, part A. The matrix which we are given here is 2 5 19 minus 7 35 minus 2 5 by 2 12 root 3 1 minus 5 and 17. So as you can see here, the number of rows are 1 2 3, there are 3 rows, and 1 2 3 4, there are 4 columns. So clearly the order of this matrix is 3 by 4. Second part, we have asked about the number of elements. The number of elements in this matrix is nothing but 3 into 4, which is 12 elements. Third part of this question says write the element A13. We have to find the various elements A13, A21, A33, A24, and at last we have to find A25 also. So one by one, let's see what is A13. Let me change the color. Yes, so what is A13? A13 basically says that first row and third column, first, second, third. So this is the main element. This is element A13, which is nothing but 19. I hope it is much more clear now. Yes. So A21. Let's see the element A21. A21 is first, second row and first column. That is this very element. If I show you here, A21, second row and first column. So which is the element? This is the element in the second row and first column, that is, which is 35. So our element is 35. It is 35. Now moving ahead, A33. We are asked about A33. So third row, this is first row, second row, and this is third row, and third column also, first column, second column, third column. This is third column. Which is the element? This is the element. The element is minus 5. The element is minus 5. Moving ahead, we have to next find the element A24. So A24 is basically second row, first row, second row. This is the second row. 4 means fourth column, first column, second column, third column, fourth column. This is the fourth column, and 12 is the element. The two lines are crossing at which point? The two lines are crossing at A24. So what is the element A24? It is nothing but 12. Let me write here. A24 is 12. Next, we have to find the element A23. Again, A23. What does 2 says? That is second row. First row and second row. This is the second row. Third. 3 says third column. First column, second column, third column. This is the third column. Where the two lines are crossing? Two lines are crossing at 5 by 2. So our A23 is nothing but 5 by 2. A23 is nothing but 5 by 2. I hope this is clear to you. Let's move to second question. What is the second question? Second question says that if a matrix has 24 elements, what are the possible order it can have? What if it has 13 elements? This question is also very easy, and similar type of question we have done in the exercise also, in the examples also. So let's see question number 2. We have given that there are 24 elements. This is what we are given. We have to find all the possible orders of the matrices. So we know 24 can be written as 1 into 24, 2 into 12, 3 into 8, 4 into 6, 6 into 4, and further 8 into 3, also 12 into 2. So again we can also write 24 into 1. So all these are the possible orders. What are the possible orders of the matrices that we can have is 1 by 24. We can have the matrices of this particular order, or we can also have the matrices of order 2 cross 12, 2 by, or we can say 2 by 12. We can have the matrices of order 3 by 8. We can have the matrix of order 4 by 6. We can have the matrix of order 6 by 4. We can have the matrix of order 8 by 3. We can have the matrix of 12 by 2, then 24 by 1. So all these are the possible orders of the matrices, right? Now we have asked that if we have 13 elements, then what are all the possible orders? If we have 13 elements, then all the possible orders are 1 into 13, 13 into 1. Is it? Because 13 is a prime number. 13 is a prime number. So we can very intuitively say that all the possible ways in which 13 can be written is 1 into 13 and 13 into 1. So these two are the possible matrices that we can have having 13 elements. Because what we know that the order of the matrix when multiplied gives us the number of elements. We are given that there are 13 elements. So the possible ways in which the matrix order can have is 1 into 13 or 13 by 1. This is the possible order, and these are the required order as well. I hope the question is clear to you. Let's move ahead on the third question. Third question says that if a matrix has 18 elements, what are the possible order it can have, and what if it has 5 elements? This question is very much similar to question number 2, so you can also do it. In case you have any doubt, you can put it in the comment section. Okay, now moving ahead on question number 4. In question number 4, we have to construct a 2 by 2 matrices whose elements are given by this and this manner. So see, there are 3 parts. I am discussing the third part, which is little bit tricky. You can do first and second part by yourself. In case you have any doubt, again you can write in the comment section. I will be very much happy to respond to your queries. Let us discuss question number 4, third part. Okay, now first of all, as we have seen in the example also, what we have to make? We have to make a 2 by 2 matrix. What is the basic structure of 2 by 2 matrix? Our 2 by 2 matrix has basic structure of the form A11, A12, A21 and A22. I hope you are agree with me. Okay, now what we are given? In the third part, we are given that the elements are of the form this. Okay, now what we have to find? We have to find a11, a12, a21 and a22, isn't it? So if we check in the formula, we have given aij. What we are required? a11. So that means I and j both are equals to 1. Simply put I and j as 1 in the given formula. What we will get? We will get this, isn't it? Then further solving it, what we get? 9 by 2. So our a11 is 9 by 2. Let's see a12. In this case, I is equals to 1 and j is equals to 2. Okay, so if I put it in the given formula, what my formula? I plus 2j whole square by 2. Let me put it. I plus 2j, this is 4 whole square by 2. So what I will get? 25 by 2. This is my a12. Okay, this is my a12 and this is my a11. What next I have to find? Let's check in the general form. In the general form that we have to find, this is the general form. Okay, this is the general form of our matrix, of our 2 by 2 matrices. So next we have to find a21. Let's check a21. a21, here you can see that I is 2 and j is 1. So this is the form it will take, by 2, which is nothing but 8. This is a21. I have got my a21 also. Now next I have to find a22. Again using the similar concept, we will write the formula in this way. So 4 to 6, 6 6 is 36 by 2, which is 18. So I have finded all the values that will be there in my matrices. So what my matrix become? It is become 9 by 2, 25 by 2, 8 and 18, right? A22 is 18, a21 is 8, a12 is 25 by 2 and a11 is 9 by 2. I hope it is also clear. Just simply substitute all these values in this general form and we will get the required matrix. I hope it is also very clear to you. Moving ahead. Next question. In question number 5th, what we have to find? We have to find a 3 by 4 matrices. Again, it is also a very similar question to this one. But what is the difference? In this question, we have to find a 3 by 4 matrices whose elements are given in this way and this way. Again, here I will also discuss only one part. Another part is left to you as a homework. So let me discuss second part again. Now what will be our basic approach? Our basic approach will be the same, that first we will find a general layout of our matrix, that is 3 by 4 matrix. Then accordingly, using the given formula, we will find all the entries in the matrix, then substitute it. Let's see how we will do it. So now we are discussing question number 5, second part. Okay, second part. My required matrix is A matrix. Now it is going to be a 3 by 4 matrix. Let me increase its size little bit. Okay, it is going to be a 3 by 4 matrix. So there will be 3 rows and 4 columns. Okay, so 3 rows and 4 columns. Now A11, A12, A13, A14. Why I have made up to A14? Because there are going to be 4 columns and there will be 3 rows. So A21, A31, up to here we will be getting the rows only. Now completing it, A22, A23, A24, A32, A33, A34. I hope it is clear to you. The general form is clear to you. Now simply using the formula, what is my formula given to me? My formula is, let's check in the question. Yes, what is my formula given to me is 2I minus j. So 2I minus j is my formula. What I will do, again I am repeating what I will do. I will simply substitute the value of I and j using my general matrix in this formula, and I will get the entries. Let's see. Yes, so what I have to find? I have to find A11, A12, A13, A14 up to A31, right? Let's find it one by one. First of all, let me write the what is my general formula given to me. It is 2I minus j. So, okay, so A11 is simply 1, right? A12, let me take another page. Yes, A12 is simply 2 minus 2, which is 0. A13 is 2 minus 3, which is minus 1. A14 is 2 minus 4, which is minus 2. A21 is 4 minus 1, which is 3. A22 is 4 minus 2, which is 2. A23 is 4 minus 3, which is 1. A24 is 4 minus 4, which is 0. Up to where we have to find? We have to find A34. Okay, so A31 is 6 minus 1, which is 5. How I am writing 6 minus 1? Again, by using the given formula. What is my given formula? I am again writing Aij is 2I minus j. This is my given formula. Using this formula only, I have to substitute I and j and then find the value. Let me erase it. Yes. So A32 is 6 minus 2, which is 4. A33 is 6 minus 3, which is 3. Last, A34 is 6 minus 4, which is 2. So I have got all my values. Now simply substituting all these values in a general matrix. Let me substitute 8, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now this is our answer. This is the required matrix which we are seeking for. This is a 3 by 4 matrix which is asked in the question, such that the elements are following this formula. I hope it is clear to you. Now let's check another question. Yes, so this part is your homework. I have discussed with you this part. Let me know in the comment section if you find any difficulty in solving this very part. Moving ahead, question number 6. Now in question number 6, 7 and 8 also, which concept is used? The concept of equality of matrices is used. We have discussed this concept and we also discussed the example based on this concept in the earlier video. Let me revise this concept again. So when we say two matrices are equal, you might have remembered that there were two conditions. What were the two conditions? The first condition is they have the same order. They have the same order. That is, the order of both the matrices should be same. Also, same elements. And this similarity in the elements will be checked in what way? This should be correspondingly. This should be correspondingly. Correspondingly, the elements should be same. These are the two conditions. If these two conditions are fulfilled, then we will say that our two matrices are equal. Okay, now let's see this question. Let's discuss this question. In this question, we have asked to find the x, y and z value. And what is given to us? See, if you notice, we have given the equality. We have given that these matrices, that this and this matrices are equal. This and this matrix are equal. This and this matrix are equal. See, now if they are equal, then what we can conclude? If they are equal, that means that they have the same order, and not only the same order, but they have also the same elements at the corresponding positions. Let's discuss one part from this again. Let's discuss third part. For you, first and second part is your homework. Now discuss the third part. 6 question number 6 part 3. Let's discuss 8. Okay, so question number 6 part 3. What is given to me in the question?